Hi friends, Ansley here from Bolts and Bites Maker Academy, bringing you another edition in a series that I have decided to call QuaranSTEAM. You'll notice today I'm not wearing my usual Bolts and Bites Maker Academy shirt because today is dedicated to the Providence School Theater Department and what should have been the opening night of their high school musical, Singing in the Rain. Specifically, my daughter would have been in this, and she's a senior, so I feel kind of sad that she will not get to perform in her last high school musical, and I won't get to watch her on the stage for the last time. So this activity is personal to me, but I think you'll enjoy it as well, and it's dedicated to my daughter and all the wonderful people who put so much time and effort into Singing in the Rain. So in honor of them, we are going to make these precious little rain sticks, a very simple activity that you can do with material you definitely have at home. So let's get started on making your very own rain stick. Okay, today's QuaranSTEAM activity is going to require a paper towel tube, a dowel or a wooden spoon, some rubber bands, construction paper or cupcake liners work really well, tape, aluminum foil, and rice. So to begin, it's probably best to go ahead and decorate your paper towel tube, which I have two examples here. I just took a piece of construction paper and wrapped it around my paper towel tube. One I did the long way and kind of tucked the ends in and then taped it. The other I did the short way and left room at the top if I wanted to add decorative tape or a cupcake liner. My cupcake liners are kind of big, so they would cover up that area, but if I were to do it this way, it might not cover that up so much, so that's why I showed you both ways of doing it. The cupcake liners are really cute, and once I've put that on, I want to go ahead and put my cupcake liner on the top and seal it up. You could double it up if you want to, just to make super sure that nothing comes through or it doesn't get damaged or broken. And then you're gonna wanna, if you decide you wanna go with construction paper, I first took whatever I had on hand to make a circle I felt like was big enough. So I used this tape roll, I traced it, and then I traced my paper towel tube on the inside, and these are my cut lines for it. So once I cut it out, I got something that looks like this, and I cut just to where the inside of my tube was, and that's how I created the ends for this particular tube. So they just kind of fold up nicely and fit on the end like that, instead of making wrinkles where your rice might get through. So once you've done that, you need to take your two pieces of foil. I have two different lengths. This is really where the engineering of this project comes in, because your two coils are you're going to just crumple your foil up, and you should get two pieces. One I've crumpled up very tightly and wound it. The other I've crumpled up not quite as tight. And I'm gonna use two different size dowels. If you don't have two different size dowels or two different size wooden spoons or other kitchen utensil, that's totally okay. And I wrapped the small one around the small dowel and did the same thing with the bigger one around the bigger dowel, so that I have two shapes that look like this. And then I take my two shapes and I'm gonna kind of weave them into each other. And this is the part I've played with a little bit. Basically placement of those two. What you want to avoid is a hole all the way through the middle. But this is where you really can play around with that engineering and figuring out how your foil affects what your rain tube sounds like. So now I'm going to put that inside my paper towel tube, right in there, and grab my rice. You only need about 1/4 cup of rice, but again, this is another area where you can try a couple different things to see what works. And I'm just gonna put that into my tube, and I think, okay. And then cap it with my other, oh, there we go, there's my rubber band, my other cupcake liner, like that. And see what kind of sounds it makes. I'm pretty pleased with this one. I kind of like the sound it makes, but like I said, this is an area where you can kind of play around with it and see what kind of great sounds you can get out of your rain stick. This is your opportunity to use your markers, your crayons, your colored pencils, your washi tape to decorate it up and make it whatever you want to. So I hope you enjoyed this QuaranSTEAM activity, and we'll be back with one soon. Thanks.